Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoTrend TV. I am UV Prajesh again from Chandra Hyundai Coimbatore today, and I am here with the new Hyundai Aura compact sedan in its E entry level variant. And as you can see, this is a very basic variant. However, the car still looks good in this white color, and even this entry level model has this unique blacked out C pillar even on the entry level variant, so that's really very good. So yeah, talking about the other things on the exteriors, let's begin with the wheels. As you can see, these are 14-inch steel wheels. There is no alloy wheel and there is no steel wheel cover as well, which is provided on the S variant, but the E variant does not get those steel wheel covers. So coming to the front, you can see that this is a very entry level variant, so that means it does not get projector headlamps. It gets only regular halogen bulbs and no fog lamps as well. This variant also does not get any sort of LED DRLs, and neither does it get any sort of chrome or glossy black finishing. However, what this car gets is this grey color outline for the front grille, which is a signature design element on the Hyundai Aura, and personally it reminds me of the globally selling new Hyundai Sonata. As you can see, the entry level variant also gets this sort of a rubber flap or air dam. No, it's not rubber, it is rubber. It's a very hard rubber to aid aerodynamics probably. And yeah, coming to the other things, the wipers are of regular size, and these are framed wipers, not frameless, so that's okay. It's totally fine. Sorry for the dirt. This car has just arrived in this yard, and that's why it is kind of dirty and messy. So talking about other things, we have got the blacked out door handles and ORVMs, which is typical of an entry level variant, so that's totally fine. And you can also see that the A, B and C pillars, well, the door frames themselves are not blacked out, they are not black masked, they are body colored, and it definitely looks very entry level and basic. So opening the interiors, you can see that the design, the overall layout has been carried over, which is a really very good thing. Just have a look at the door now. You can see the power window button on the passenger side. The door handles are not metal, these are just plastic, these are black plastic. It's fine, the quality is good though. So let me just have a seat in here. You get the signature Hyundai Aura AC vent color. This is the vintage brown color around the AC vent, even on this entry level variant. That's really very good, and the AC vents themselves are fantastic to look at and even to use. So coming to the center console, this is where all the differences lie. There is no audio system, no touchscreen system, no well, basically nothing to entertain you. This is just an open panel. You can fit your 2-dimensional or even 1-dimensional audio system, which is according to your choice. And yeah, you got the regular AC vents. These are manual controls. There is no automatic AC, of course. Automatic AC is available only on the SX Plus variants of the Hyundai Aura. However, the AC vents are of very similar quality. They are very good to use, and even this hazard lamp button is also very good in quality to use. All the buttons in this car, even though being an entry level variant, is really very good. The quality is very very good. That is a worthy mention of the quality over here. A big thumbs up for Hyundai. So coming to the steering wheel, this is a very similar design. It is exactly the same except for the lack of the steering mounted audio controls and cruise control. Cruise control will be available only on the SX Plus optional top spec variant. However, one thing that sort of adds to the ambience of this cabin is this small silver panel on the steering wheel. It kind of lifts the ambience of this very grey color steering wheel, so that's a really good thing. The instrument cluster remains almost the same, except for the fact that it is slightly different when you compare with the top spec variants. Yeah, you can see that the speedometer is in analog, it's no longer digital. Instead, you only get a small MID cluster. So let me just show you the key of this car before I turn the ignition on. As you can see, these are the keys for the entry level E Hyundai Aura. No sort of central locking or remote locking. Both keys are the very same, just like any old Santro. So let me just slot it inside. So this is how the instrument cluster looks like. Well, this car has not yet been checked for pre-delivery inspection, and that's why it shows the fuse is off. But you get the idea, right? This is how the instrument cluster looks like. There is only a very small MID in the center. The tacho is on the left, the speedo is on the right. All the other warnings are present over here, of course. So let me just turn that off. So that was all about the instrument cluster. You get the same 5-speed manual transmission on this 1.2 liter petrol engine. It's a very refined engine, and the car itself is very good to drive in the urban conditions. Good thing though, even on this top spec, even on this entry level variant, you get a 12 volt charging socket. However, only one 12 volt charging socket is provided for the whole car, which is totally fine. It's absolutely okay. Coming to the driver door, you can see that only 2 power window buttons are available. That means the rear windows are not powered. They are controlled by using a regular crank. You can see the crank mechanism over there. So yeah, this is clearly a very entry level variant of the Hyundai Aura. However, there is no compromise in terms of quality or seating comfort. The seat design themselves, all the seats are the very same in terms of design and overall support as on the top spec variant, which is really very good thing. And even the fabrics are of very good quality. So overall, you can expect great amount of comfort and thigh support even if you take your Hyundai Aura entry level variant on a long drive. So that's no problem at all. Now coming to some missing points, you can see that the entry level of the Hyundai Aura does not get a day-night switch for the IRVM, and however, a good thing is that you get 2 individual cabin lights for the front and rear seats. So that's a really good thing from Hyundai. And yeah, back to the negatives, you do not get any sort of vanity mirror on the sun visor, even on the passenger side. Of course, the driver does not get that either. So yeah, that's all about the interior. So let me just show you the glove box once again. Wow, this is a surprise. The entry level E variant of the Hyundai Aura actually gets a cooled glove box. That is really weird, but still it's a good thing if you are a fan of cold drinks or cold water. So yeah, that's all about the interiors. I'll just show you a good look of the dashboard again. So this is how the E variant's dashboard actually looks like in person. So yeah, that's all. So let me just move into the rear seats. You can see the rear seats are also the very same in terms of looks. At least the seat base is very long, so that you get almost 100% of under thigh support. You can see even ISOFIX child seat mounts are provided as standard even on this entry level variant. So yeah, talking about ISOFIX, safety is all the safety features are standard across all variants of the Hyundai Aura and the Nios now. Features such as dual airbags, ABS, EBD and ISOFIX child seat mounts are standard. So that is a really good thing. So yeah, about the rear seats again, you can see that the surprise is even this entry level E variant of the Hyundai Aura gets height adjustable rear seat headrests. That is a point to note for every other compact sedan manufacturer. So that's a big plus for the Hyundai Aura. However, these crank operated rear windows are fine given the fact that it's an entry level variant, and it's a good thing that the S variant onwards it gets 4 power windows. Talking about the windows themselves, these are good in size, really very good. It lets in a lot of light inside this cabin, and it looks really very good. This is how the dashboard looks like from the rear seat of the Hyundai Aura E. So do let me know what do you think about this interior. And yeah, another missing point on this E entry level variant is the rear AC vents. The entry level variants of the Hyundai Aura does not get a rear AC vent or duct or anything. Instead you get this small cup holder. It's not a cup holder, it's a small pocket with a felt lining material padding inside. I don't know what you can store over there, probably small bottles or something. But yeah, that's about it. So let me just get outside again to check out the boot of the Hyundai Aura E. To open the boot of the Hyundai Aura E, you have to pop open this lever in the driver footwell. And yeah, once again let me just show you the driver seat. The texture is absolutely great. However, you do not get any sort of height adjustment mechanism for the driver's seat, which is totally fine. On the right side of the steering wheel, you can see the headlamp leveler scroller, which is carried over from the top spec model and is of really good quality. So quality has not been compromised in any way, even on this entry level Hyundai Aura. That is a really very good thing. You can see the keyhole over here, which was not present on the top spec variants of the Hyundai Aura. So this is exclusive for the entry level variant. So this is how the boot of the Hyundai Aura entry level E variant looks like. The capacity is easily more than 400 liters and really very usable. The carpeting is great even on this entry level variant, so that is another big plus point. The spare wheel is a full size 14-inch steel wheel, so it is also a very good thing. The toolkit is provided right in the middle of this spare wheel. Along with that, you can see a whole lot of other things such as a first aid kit and the safety triangle and all. So overall, a very good boot. Just like the top spec variant, it is very usable as well. However, there is no sort of boot lamp or anything to light up the boot in case you are using the boot at night. And you can also see that the boot lid does not have any sort of under boot lid cladding. So yeah, it's totally fine because it's an entry level variant. So that was all about the Hyundai Aura entry level E variant. It is value for money, provided the fact that it provides all sorts of safety features available on the top spec variants, and it even has got a certain bit of comfort factor with it. It is a little bit more comfortable than the Maruti Suzuki Dzire and even the Tata Tigor. Apart from the looks, I think that this is a very good car. So the pricing is on the screen for you for this entry level E variant of the Hyundai Aura, be it petrol or diesel. So do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about the Hyundai Aura's E entry level variant. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.